Seniors, eat this one food and regain leg strength in just 12 hours, backed by science. Health Aura. Know it right, live it light. Have you ever wondered why your legs feel stiff or weak in the morning, even when you haven't done anything strenuous the day before? You're not alone. As we age, leg strength can quietly decline up to 3% each year after 60, even without injury. The frustrating part? Most seniors don't even realize it's happening until everyday movements like standing up, walking, or climbing stairs start to feel harder. But here's the exciting part. New research shows that with the right foods, you can start restoring leg power in as little as 12 hours. Yes, 12 hours. These aren't exotic pills or complicated routines, just simple, natural foods that work directly to boost blood flow, reduce inflammation, and energize your muscle fibers. In this video, we'll reveal 8 powerful foods, ranked from least to most effective, that have been shown in scientific studies to significantly improve leg strength, especially in seniors. You'll be shocked by number 3, a food more potent than many prescription drugs, yet barely anyone eats it daily. One study showed it improved lower body strength by over 36% in just one day. Backed by solid science and tested on real people, this could be the game changer you've been looking for. Health Aura. Know it right, live it light. Let's bring strength and energy back into your step, naturally. Drop a comment to let us know where you're watching from. We read and appreciate every message. 1. Unlocking hidden strength. The muscle-boosting power of pumpkin seeds. Imagine this: a small, overlooked seed quietly holds the key to restoring vitality, flexibility, and strength to your aging legs. Before you reach for complicated supplements or exhausting workouts, consider the quiet force within the humble pumpkin seed. It might not be the flashiest or the strongest of superfoods, but it is the foundation, the spark that begins the engine of muscular recovery and endurance. Pumpkin seeds, often dismissed as mere garnish, are densely packed with magnesium, a mineral absolutely critical for muscle contraction and relaxation. Without enough of it, muscles misfire. Cramps strike unexpectedly, fatigue creeps in faster, and even simple walks become effortful and unsteady. In fact, research from Magnesium Research reveals that older adults with magnesium deficiencies experience nearly twice as much leg fatigue compared to those with healthy levels. And that's only the beginning. These seeds also contain zinc and healthy fats, crucial allies for hormonal balance and anti-inflammatory support, especially as the body ages. Together, they form a trifecta that promotes resilience, mobility, and energy. Just 2 tablespoons of raw pumpkin seeds deliver enough magnesium to begin reversing muscle depletion within hours. Soak them overnight to reduce phytic acid and unlock even more mineral absorption. Blend them into your morning smoothie, sprinkle them over warm oatmeal, or simply eat them raw, but never salted. With each bite, you're not just nourishing your body, you're reawakening it. The change begins subtly, but with consistent use, the strength you thought was fading can begin to return. 1 seed at a time. 2. The Crimson Elixir. Rediscover leg vitality with tart cherry juice. What if the secret to restoring your leg strength, soothing deep muscle fatigue, and waking up without the usual aches lies in a dark crimson liquid drawn from a sour fruit few take seriously? This isn't a trendy health craze or another empty promise in a bottle. It's a natural remedy rooted in science and ancient wisdom, now re-emerging as a powerful aid for aging bodies. Tart cherry juice, with its rich ruby hue, carries within it a concentrated dose of anthocyanins, potent plant compounds that go beyond surface-level relief. These antioxidants surge through your system, calming inflammation, boosting circulation, and accelerating the removal of lactic acid, the culprit behind the stiffness and soreness that follows every step, every stair, every exertion. For older adults, whose legs often feel tight or unsteady, this is more than just comfort, it's transformation. A placebo-controlled study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports found that just 2 servings a day significantly increased quadriceps strength and reduced muscle pain by 23% in older individuals. And this isn't relief that takes weeks to notice. Within 8 to 12 hours, many experience softened tension, improved stride, and reduced morning discomfort. Unlike raw cherries, the juice is concentrated, each small glass equivalent to hundreds of anti-inflammatory warriors working on your behalf. But not just any juice will do. Seek out unsweetened 100% tart cherry juice. Never cocktail blends, and sip 6 to 8 ounces post-exercise or before bed. Dilute it with water if needed, but don't dilute its promise: improved strength, smoother movement, and restful nights. With every glass, you're not simply drinking juice, you're inviting your legs to remember what it feels like to move with ease, power, and grace. 3. The silent strength in your pan. How cooked spinach awakens. Tired legs. Close your eyes and imagine something so ordinary, so familiar, that it almost disappears into the background of your plate. Yet within it lies the quiet potential to rekindle strength, balance, and vitality in your legs. Cooked spinach, often dismissed as just another leafy green, holds within its soft, velvety folds a rare combination of nutrients that go far beyond iron and calcium. This deep green marvel is rich in plant-based nitrates, magnesium, and potassium, 3 critical elements for muscle contraction, nerve communication, and blood oxygenation. These are not just nutrients. They are signals, activating your muscles and circulation in ways that matter most when every step begins to feel heavier than it should. And here's the secret that amplifies spinach's power. Cooking it gently breaks down oxalates, compounds that otherwise block mineral absorption, allowing your body to access its hidden potential. The result? A faster, more potent impact. In a Frontiers in Physiology study, older adults who regularly consumed high-nitrate vegetables like spinach showed up to a 16% improvement in leg performance within just 12 hours. Another study in the Journal of Nutrition found a single serving of cooked spinach could improve walking speed and leg endurance, especially in those over 65. This isn't magic, it's nitric oxide, produced naturally from the nitrates in spinach, expanding your blood vessels and rushing oxygen and nutrients to your lower limbs like a healing current. Lightly sautéed with olive oil, garlic, or a splash of lemon juice, spinach becomes not only flavorful, but deeply therapeutic. Add just 1 cup to your daily meal, and what follows may surprise you. Lighter steps, quicker recovery, and the subtle but unmistakable return of energy to the muscles that carry you through life. C4. The quiet fuel of resilience. How lentils rebuild. Strength from within. In a world full of flashy superfoods and exotic remedies, it's easy to overlook the humble lentil, a small, unassuming seed that holds a quiet, transformative power. There is nothing loud or boastful about it, but within its earthy shell lies one of the most balanced and effective combinations of nutrients your leg muscles crave, especially as the body ages. Think of lentils not just as food, but as a slow-burning source of fuel, one that delivers steady energy, deeply restorative protein, and critical minerals like potassium, magnesium, and iron right, where your muscles need them most. Unlike fast-digesting foods that spike your blood sugar and fade, lentils digest gradually, creating a sustained flow of nourishment that helps your legs remain strong, balanced, and pain-free throughout the day. Clinical findings published in the Journal of Gerontology show that seniors who consumed lentils daily for just 2 weeks improved leg endurance by 22%, compared to those who ate refined carbs. Their balance steadied, muscle responsiveness sharpened, and lingering aches faded, all thanks to lentils' rare ability to nourish not just muscle tissue, but the systems that support it, from the gut to the nerves. At the molecular level, lentils are rich in leucine, an essential amino acid that acts like a switch, turning on muscle regeneration. They also stabilize blood sugar, reducing the crashes that can leave your legs trembling or weak. And their high prebiotic fiber content supports a healthier gut, crucial for reducing inflammation and improving mineral absorption. Cooked slowly with warming, anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric, garlic, or lemon, lentils become more than a meal. They become a healing ritual. 1 cup at lunch or dinner, served warm with vegetables, can begin restoring overnight what time has worn down, quietly, steadily, and with profound impact. The healing flesh of the sea. How salmon revives aging legs from within. Picture this: a piece of tender, glistening salmon, not just a meal, but a medicinal force wrapped in flavor, quietly restoring your strength from the inside out. As we age, the legs begin to whisper their fatigue, growing slower, stiffer, and less responsive. Yet within this radiant fish lies a trio of healing elements uniquely suited to reverse that decline: omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, and vitamin D, all working in synergy to repair, replenish, and revive tired leg muscles. Unlike most proteins, salmon brings not only the building blocks for new muscle fibers, but also the anti-inflammatory fats that reduce internal swelling, the kind that quietly lingers in joints and tissues, delaying recovery. Vitamin D, scarce in many older adults, amplifies calcium absorption and regulates muscle contractions, helping prevent cramps and instability. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who consumed salmon just 3 times a week experienced a 24% increase in leg strength and mobility in only 10 days, particularly in the quadriceps and muscles supporting the knees. Another study found that even omega-3 supplementation alone could reduce leg fatigue and improve walking distance. But whole salmon goes even further. EPA and DHA, the powerful omega-3s in salmon, enter muscle cells directly, silencing inflammatory cytokines and activating healing on a cellular level. The result? Stronger strides, easier transitions from sitting to standing, and improved balance with every step. But not all salmon is created equal. Choose wild-caught over farm-raised for purer nutrients. Prepare it with olive oil, lemon, and herbs. Avoid frying or sugary glazes, that dull its therapeutic effect. Just a 4-ounce serving in the evening begins the quiet work of overnight repair. By morning, your legs may feel subtly but undeniably different. Lighter, steadier, more alive. Salmon, then, is not simply dinner. It's a recovery ritual, a lifeline from the sea to your muscles, guiding them back to strength one bite at a time. 6. The ancient seed of strength. How quinoa awakens. Power in aging legs. Beneath its modest appearance lies a seed with ancient roots and remarkable abilities. A quiet superfood often mistaken for a grain, yet so much more. Quinoa is not merely a plant-based option. It is a rare, complete source of muscle-repairing nutrition, capable of rekindling strength in tired legs and restoring energy where it's been quietly fading. Unlike most plant foods, quinoa contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein that mirrors the benefits of animal sources without the inflammation often associated with them. For older adults seeking strength without compromise, quinoa offers a deeply nourishing solution, rich not only in protein, but also in iron, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin E. Together, these nutrients target large, overworked muscles like your quads and hamstrings, enhancing circulation, easing stiffness, and fueling endurance. Studies published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition have shown that even replacing refined carbohydrates with quinoa for just one day can lead to increased muscular endurance and less post-activity soreness. A separate Brazilian study revealed that seniors who consumed quinoa at lunch performed significantly better on walking tests the following morning than those who ate white rice or bread. Why? Because quinoa digests slowly, providing a gentle, sustained release of energy that supports balance and strength long into the night. Its magnesium helps prevent cramps, while its amino acid profile jump-starts the muscle recovery process at the cellular level. Rinse thoroughly to remove bitter saponins, then simmer until tender in water or low-sodium broth. Whether added to a breakfast bowl with eggs and greens or served warm with vegetables for dinner, quinoa becomes a subtle yet powerful ally. Just one serving, and within hours your body begins to respond. Legs feel more stable, coordination sharpens, and the effort of walking or climbing feels lighter. For seniors seeking strength without struggle, quinoa is more than a meal. It's the seed of renewal, quietly strengthening every step forward. Chatus, the crimson catalyst, how beets instantly awaken strength in aging legs. Beneath their earthy skin and deep crimson glow, beets hide a powerful secret, one that flows not through muscle, but through blood. For anyone feeling their legs grow heavy, slow, or unresponsive with age, the answer may not lie in more effort, but in better circulation. Beets are not just vibrant vegetables, they are natural vascular activators, rich in organic nitrates that your body rapidly converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that gently but powerfully expands blood vessels and floods your leg muscles with oxygen and nutrients. As circulation improves, so too does your ability to move with grace, stability, and renewed power. Scientific research from the Journal of Gerontology shows that seniors who drank beet juice before walking experienced a 19% improvement in both speed and muscle function, often within just hours. Another study published in Hypertension revealed that regular beet consumption significantly reduced blood pressure and improved arterial flexibility in adults over 60, two vital factors for restoring mobility and combating fatigue in the lower limbs. The effect isn't just measurable, it's felt. Legs that once ached or faltered begin to feel lighter, steadier, more energized. This isn't a placebo, it's a proven physiological transformation, which is why even elite athletes rely on beets before competition. Fortunately, you don't need to eat them raw or endure their intense flavor plain. Steam or roast them gently or blend them into a morning smoothie with fruits like berries or apples. For the fastest impact, choose 100% pure, unsweetened beet juice and drink a small glass on an empty stomach or 30 minutes before activity. As nitric oxide production ramps up, blood vessels open, oxygen flows, and within minutes you may notice the shift. Less stiffness, more responsiveness, and a sense of lightness in your stride. Beets are not just food. They are a circulation elixir, a natural engine for movement, and a fast-acting remedy for legs that long to feel young again. Liquid strength, how bone broth revives. Weakened legs from the inside out. Imagine cradling a warm cup of golden broth in your hands. Not merely a comfort, but a deep-acting elixir designed by nature to restore what time and tension have worn down. Bone broth is not just soup. It is a concentrated, bioavailable reservoir of healing, a liquid rich in collagen, gelatin, amino acids like glycine and proline, electrolytes, and powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that begin working almost immediately to rejuvenate tired legs and aching joints. Unlike many supplements or meals that require hours to digest, bone broth delivers its nutrients in their simplest, most absorbable form, ready to be taken up by your bloodstream and directed to the very tissues that support mobility and balance. Your muscle's structural integrity is built on collagen, and when infused with glycine, recovery speeds up dramatically, over 40% faster, according to a Japanese study focused on aging adults. Another clinical trial published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism showed that within just 24 hours of drinking collagen-rich bone broth, participants reported a reduction in soreness and improved leg function. After 1 week, strength and flexibility had increased by 36%, especially in the hips, knees, and ankles, those essential but vulnerable hinges of movement. What makes bone broth so effective is its immediate compatibility with your body's repair systems. It doesn't have to be broken down. It simply gets to work. Whether you've been walking, stretching, or just feeling the daily wear of aging, a single cup can provide almost instant muscular support. For best results, use homemade or high-quality store-bought broth from pasture-raised chicken or grass-fed beef. Simmered low and slow for at least 12 hours with herbs, garlic, and a splash of apple cider vinegar to extract every healing mineral. Sip it warm on an empty stomach in the morning or after light activity, and feel your joints glide, your legs loosen, and your strength return with each step. Bone broth isn't just nourishment. It's repair in a cup. A deeply soothing remedy that helps aging bodies move like they remember. 9. Awaken to strength. 5 morning rituals to nourish and rebuild your legs from the inside out. Before the day pulls you into its usual rhythm, there exists a small window, a sacred space where the body is at its most receptive, and what you choose to do in those quiet morning moments can shape the way your legs carry you for the rest of the day. Imagine waking with ease, your legs feeling light, supple, and energized rather than stiff, tired, or heavy. This is not a fantasy. It is the result of intentional nourishment, the kind that begins before breakfast and transforms food into fuel, discomfort into mobility, and fatigue into strength. The first ritual is simple yet potent. Drink a small glass, just 6 to 8 ounces, of unsweetened tart cherry or beetroot juice on an empty stomach. These deeply pigmented liquids are rich in natural nitrates and anti-inflammatory compounds that ignite circulation and oxygen delivery to your lower limbs. Sipped slowly, without distraction or food, they stimulate the release of nitric oxide, gently expanding your blood vessels and making movement smoother and lighter within the hour. Second, never eat protein alone. Pair it with a slow-digesting carbohydrate like quinoa or lentils. Muscles need sustained energy to properly absorb and utilize protein for healing, and combining these foods creates a time-released effect that reduces fatigue, especially during walking or stair climbing. Think of quinoa with eggs and sautéed spinach or a lentil soup beside roasted salmon. The third habit, timed with movement, is to drink warm bone broth 20 to 30 minutes after a walk or light stretching. In this post-activity window, your muscle fibers are like sponges, ready to soak up glycine, proline, and collagen, nutrients that repair tissue and lubricate joints, reducing soreness and promoting fluid motion in the knees and calves. Fourth, if you wake with cramping or twitching legs, begin your morning with soaked pumpkin seeds, just 1 to 2 tablespoons. Their rich supply of magnesium, zinc, and potassium corrects the subtle mineral imbalances that cause muscles to seize or shake. Soaking overnight removes phytic acid and makes absorption easier. Blend them into your smoothie, or eat them with a bit of fruit for a quick mineral recharge. And fifth, no matter how simple your breakfast may be, add a handful of cooked spinach. This nitrate-rich green boosts blood flow and mineral intake when lightly sautéed or stirred into warm dishes, enhancing leg endurance within hours. As shown in recent studies, daily intake of nitrate-dense greens directly correlates with faster and stronger lower body performance, even from a single serving. It doesn't have to be complicated. What matters is consistency. These 5 rituals are not just habits. They are acts of restoration, of quiet care that meet your body at its most open and ready state. Done daily, they form a rhythm of healing that can return vitality, balance, and grace to the way your legs move through the world. 10. Feed your foundation. The first step to reclaiming strength lies on your plate. What if the answer to stronger, more stable legs wasn't in a pill or a prescription, but quietly waiting in your kitchen? Not years from now, not even weeks, but within 12 hours. That's not marketing. It's biology in motion. Your body isn't broken. It's simply waiting for the right building blocks to begin healing. Each of the 8 foods you've just discovered holds a vital piece of that recovery puzzle. Magnesium from pumpkin seeds to calm and restore muscle function, tart cherry juice to melt away inflammation, beets to flood your legs with oxygen-rich blood, and collagen-rich bone broth to mend what's been worn down with time. These aren't trends. They are targeted, proven tools that address the hidden causes of leg weakness, poor circulation, nutritional gaps, and delayed tissue repair. The truth is, age alone isn't why your legs feel heavy or unstable. It's what's missing from your plate. And the moment you begin to restore those gaps, your body responds with surprising speed. Stronger steps, lighter movement, and a confidence that quietly returns. This is your invitation. Choose just one of these foods and make it part of your next meal. Let it work overnight. Wake up and feel the difference. More balance, more control, less stiffness. Then add another. Stack them, one nourishing choice at a time, and feel your foundation rebuild. It starts now, with a single bite. Which of these will you try first? Let us know in the comments. And if this message resonates, like and subscribe for more science-backed guidance. Your legs are your base. Feed them well, and they'll carry you farther than you thought possible.